The whisper from 2062. What if a stranger suddenly told you, I come from the year 2062, and I'm here to warn you? Would you laugh? Or would you freeze? Just one sentence. One anonymous post. Yet since 2010, it has rippled across Japan with a quiet, growing terror. Not because it was strange, but because every word, every timestamp has been coming true, one by one. A fading film reel. Encrypted symbols drifting across a screen. A distorted hum, like a voice reaching out from beyond time. And within it, a date. 2025. The year he said history will turn down a path with no return. The arrival of the time traveler. In 2010, buried between meaningless chatter on Japan's chaotic 2ch forum, a strange message appeared. No avatar. No name. No origin. Just someone who claimed to be writing from the year 2062. Cold. Precise. Flawless Japanese, too perfect to be machine translated. And he left behind only a few chilling warnings. Do not eat seafood. Starting in March 2011, Japan will face a major upheaval. And the most haunting one, run to the mountains. At first people laughed, then debated, then fell silent. A handful saved the message, as if sensing it wasn't a joke. Because those words felt less like a prediction, and more like a news report sent backward through time. The 2011 tsunami, a prophecy in the ruins. 2:46 p.m., March 11, 2011. A deep roar rose from beneath the Pacific Ocean. The ground shook as if a monster had awakened. A 9.0 magnitude earthquake, the strongest in Japan's modern history. Minutes later, the tsunami struck. Walls of water over 10 meters high devoured towns, cars, lives, and hope. As news broadcasts showed cities disappearing under the waves, someone on 2ch suddenly remembered the forgotten warning. March 2011. Stay away from the sea. Run to the mountains. The forum exploded. Tens of thousands searched for the old post within 24 hours. No one laughed anymore. The accuracy was too sharp, too quiet, too real. It didn't feel like a prophecy. It felt like a reminder from someone who had already lived through it. From that moment, 2062 was no longer a random troll, but an enigma Japan could not ignore. The 2016 appointment, and the earthquake that followed. On July 22, 2011, he returned. No story, no explanation, just one sentence. I will return in April 2016. Then he disappeared again. 5 years passed. Online communities called it the fated appointment. Until April 14, 2016. Kumamoto was shaken by a 6.5 earthquake. 2 days later, a massive 7.3 aftershock crushed thousands of homes. And 2062 said, nothing. He didn't need to. He had already said it, 5 years earlier. One time could be coincidence. 2 times suspicious. But the third time, Japan began to fear him. The secrets of time travel. After the Kumamoto disaster, 2062 returned once more. This time not with warnings, but with secrets. He described 2 time travel devices. Vicious 5000, for traveling forward in time. Plus Next 6290, for returning to the past. Both controlled by the Temporal Management Bureau, an organization outside any modern nation-state. And the rules were absolute. Do not reveal your identity. Do not interfere with history. Do not stay in the past more than 72 hours. Break the rules? Erased from the timeline. No one remembers you. It's as if you never existed. 2062 wrote, I can only stay in the past 3 days. I cannot explain everything, but remember what I say, especially about the year 2025. He hinted that he was not the first. There were hundreds of timeline checkpoints where observers like him monitored humanity's critical moments. And sometimes one of those observers leaves a warning, but only for those awake enough to hear it. The Invisible War Before 2030. In his final appearance before vanishing for nearly a decade, 2062 left a message that chilled the entire nation. The next world war will happen before 2030. Not nuclear. Not full-scale invasion. But biological warfare. A silent conflict unfolding before the world even realizes it's under attack. He said the origin wouldn't be the Middle East, but two Asian nations bound by decades of tension. He didn't name them, but every clue pointed toward the same place. The narrow waters between China and Taiwan. 2062 warned. One country will lose all control. Another will be erased from the map if it does not act first. But what terrified Japan was this. If unprepared, Japan will no longer exist after 2030. Not because of bombs, but because of a synthetic virus with no cure. A leak hidden behind research. A weapon the human eye cannot see. And bullets cannot stop. July 4, 2025. The day marked by the future. Before vanishing completely, 2062 left behind two final prophecies. A major event will occur in 2024. July 4, 2025. An offshore earthquake near Japan. At first no one cared. Then 2024 arrived. Southern Europe. Unprecedented droughts China. Record-breaking heat waves Bangladesh, the Philippines, Japan. Catastrophic floods, global food supply chains collapsing. The world spiraled into climate chaos. People began to whisper, was this the 2024 event he warned about? And if so, what will happen on July 4, 2025? A natural quake? The spark for a war? A cascading collapse triggered by nature, or engineered in the shadows? No one knows. And 2062 has not returned. Time marches quietly toward the marked date. Who was 2062? 3 Dark Theories. Theory 1. A real-time traveler. A low-ranking agent bound by strict temporal laws, sending fragments of warning he's forbidden to explain. Theory 2. An experimental AI. A machine trained on centuries of data, testing whether humanity will listen. Theory 3. A hidden genius. Someone with access to classified geopolitical, scientific, and military intelligence. Not from the future, but someone who knew exactly where the world was heading. Echoes from the future. You don't have to believe every prophecy. You don't have to trust a stranger claiming to come from the future. But if even a fraction of what he said is true, then we stand at the threshold of a change that cannot be undone. 3 appearances. 3 world-shaking events. And one final warning for 2025, now looming like a cold shadow ahead. Are we walking into a script already written? Or was it a final attempt to wake humanity before every door slams shut? Maybe 2062 never wanted to be believed. Maybe he only wanted someone, even just one person, to remember. July is approaching. And if time truly can be revisited, then his warning is still whispering through every rainstorm, every heat wave, every headline from a world unraveling. So what do you believe? A hoax? A traveler? Or a fragment of the future? One that you are also helping to write? We can only confirm the prophecy if we survive long enough to witness it.